Well, hello everyone. So I just wanted to drop in and give an update. I am 3 months post knee replacement surgery, and this is my second week back at work. And I am happy to say that I am doing much better. I am just really happy at with my progress so far. I am still going to physical therapy, although it's once a week now. And right now, our focus is on strengthening. So um, we're very satisfied with the bend that I get when I'm in therapy. So I have been staying steady between 120 and 125. I am able to get a decent bend alone by myself because that is something else that we gauge. But I'm still having like pain behind my knee with my hamstring. But, you know, I did have a conversation with my doctor about it last week when I went in for a follow up visit. And right now, we're just waiting it out. We think that, this is something that's just going to take time to heal. And I know it's going to get there. I'm one of those slow people, slow and steady. It's going to take me a second, but I will get there. So that is how I'm looking at this pain behind my knee. I am not letting it stop me from doing my exercises or anything. I am walking more without my cane, which is big. I am walking further distances without my cane, which is big, and I'm having less buckling in my knee. So all of that points to me getting stronger. So like I said, with therapy, our goal is strength. I am what I'm also doing my exercises like balancing. That's another thing, being able to stand on one leg, and squats. Your girl is doing squats. Although I kind of use that ball. There's like this big exercise ball I use, so I kind of use that sometimes to help me with my squats, but I'm still doing it. And I am able to lift my leg off the bed. That's big. That is big. So the other day I tried it, and I didn't tell Bruce about it until yesterday, my husband. When I was in therapy, and that was one of the exercises that we was working on when I was doing my e-stem, which I'm not doing my e-stem anymore, but I was not able to lift my leg off the therapy table, and I had to have help. It was a struggle, but I'm able to do it. I was so happy. And I'm able to go up and down the stairs without my cane. Um, I'm doing one step at a time. So, I can't race anybody up the stairs or down the stairs because I'm doing one at a time, but that's okay because I'm getting there. um, Going up is easier than going down. So, I I practice stairs in therapy, but the stairs in my home are slightly higher than the stairs in therapy. So when I'm going down the stairs, I'm able to pivot my right foot down, but when it comes to me trying to do my left, then right, left, and right, that's where I have trouble doing that. So that is something that I'm practicing on. Um, Also, my next goal is to work on driving. So Bruce has been doing all of the driving, and I'm ready to gain that part of my independence back. I did have that discussion with my doctor at my follow-up appointment at one of them, and he put it in these terms. He said, if you feel like you're ready to drive, then go ahead and drive. But if you know, let's say you're driving and a kid just runs out in the middle of the street. If you feel like you would be able to stop quick enough to avoid hitting that kid, then by all means drive. But if you feel like you can't do that, then don't drive. And so at the time that we had that discussion, I did not feel confident about doing that. So the plan is for my husband and I to just go practice driving. Probably do that, you know, at night when there's less traffic or whatever. So that's where I am. 3 months in, making progress with my bend, having to overcome self-doubt, having to stop comparing my journey and my healing with other people. I'm there. I've gotten there. So before I started outpatient physical therapy on my last visit with home health on the discharge visit, the guy that came to discharge me, you know, he assessed my ability to bend. And at that time, it was, I think, about 85. And that was like I think I was on 3 weeks, 2.5 or 3 weeks after surgery. And he was like, well, that's not really good. And I was having some pain. He said, well, you shouldn't be having pain. And he said, wherever you are at 6 weeks, that's where you're going to stay. I've been doing this for 30 years. And if somebody tells you that they can get you a greater bend, they may be able to get you 5 more or less, but don't believe them if they say they can do more than that. He lied. And when he said that, I was just like, whatever, in my head, you know, I heard him like, whatever. And so right now, like I said, I think at 6 weeks, I was I was back and forth. You know, I had my good days and bad days, 110, 100, 115. It seemed like a lot of times I was going forward, and then when I come back to therapy, I'm backwards. But I'm proud to say that I have been showing steady improvement, and I've been holding at the same range on my last 2 or 3 therapy visits. So and we're fine with that. My doctor had said that if I was in a situation where I couldn't, you know, at this point in my healing, if I couldn't get my knee past 100 or 110, then he would be concerned. And then we would discuss them going in and doing manual bend, and that's something I do not want. So I'm not going to have to get it because I'm showing progress. I'm doing a lot better. So anyway, I did not mean for this video to be this long, but I just wanted to drop in and share that I am doing great. This is my birthday weekend, and I am excited to be able to bring in my birthday with progress. Walking better, walking further, being able to bend more, getting stronger. So I'm happy. I'm happy. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll do another update soon. But you all have an amazing weekend, and I love you all. Bye.